This is once again Bob the Duck doing commentary on the demo for Siren, the new translation, which is not a remake of the first game, as some people had said. And the second game doesn't take place in this town, so this is an entirely new game.
Damn it. Is this some joke for TV?
The first game
you never know what
had
those
an
idiots are
entirely
going to come up
Japanese
with.
cast, for instance.
Bella!
And
Melissa!
all of these characters are American. Apparently they're American news crew that went to investigate this village, and, well, you know, what happens when people try to investigate things like this. Years and years of horror movies. So the first thing you might have noticed is that the textures on the character aren't that great. And what I'm thinking is this might have originally been designed as a PS2 game, and they had to move it to the PS3. All in all, though, I mean, it looks like, you know, Dead Rising, so it does look next gen, just not quite third generation next gen, you know. It doesn't look like the Gears of War, Uncharted, Heavenly Sword, you know, all that group. Not that it's bad looking. I mean, it certainly looks better than the recent screenshots of Silent Hill 5. Yeah, which I'm guessing have to be on the PSP or PS2 or something, because those are not next-gen screenshots. In any case, what we got here, these villager people, I don't know if anyone's ever played Siren before, they might remember that these people, they're not quite zombies, but they are zombies. They're immortal. So, yeah, that's the best I can explain it right now. And the idea is that you figure out exactly what they are and how everything happened as you go through the game. The creator of the Siren series is actually one of the original creators of Silent Hill, who left the team after Silent Hill 2 when Akira Yamaoka took complete creative control over the series, which I think was kind of a mistake. I mean, Silent Hill 3 was great, but Silent Hill 4 not so much, and Origins, well, yeah, anyhow. So, this is the original creative talent behind the classics. The very first Siren game was incredibly difficult and frustrating because for most of the game you did not have a weapon. As you see, this is not the case in this game because you can pick things up just like, you know, you can in Dead Rising, which would have been nice. But unlike Silent Hill, you can also interact with certain parts of the environment. Not a lot. Like I said, I believe this was originally intended to be a PS2 title, and it was moved to PS3 when it got delayed long enough. But you know, it's still a little bit, you know. I have to say, the models look decent. It's just the textures are really bad. So, yeah. Let's watch this a little bit.
Look, I'm really sorry, Sam. I am glad to see you, and it's good to know you're okay.
I was. Until
You were
came
gasping
along.
so hard. I thought you were one of them.
One of us.
Not them again.
Are those things?
Them! Oh wait, wrong them. Yeah, this is Japan, not Atalanto. Yes, because closing the door apparently keeps them out. No, it doesn't. I just felt like closing the door. And yes, that was my decision, not the game's. It wasn't a scripted thing. Because when it's scripted, it looks like this. Didn't that sound effect kind of sound like someone was peeing themselves? They weren't, though. It's just part of the music.
Have to find another way around.
It's like, why'd they get Harry Gregson Williams to do music for a horror game? And really what you're supposed to do here is clear the path ahead of you to go out a door where you were headed before, but where there's all the whatever the crap they're called blocking your way. For some reason, I'm insistent on doing extra things, and one of the extra things you can do is break into a room. There's nothing in that room except for maybe something that's written in Japanese that might be significant if you can read Japanese, which I can't. But I'm just kind of anal like that, so instead of going forward and just, well, I am going forward now, but instead of finishing this level, let's just get to that, I guess. I will say it's almost impossible to hit her intentionally, but very possible and likely to hit her by accident. If you actually go about trying to aim at her, she will duck, she'll back away even before you finish raising your, whatever you're swinging or your gun. But yet, she still manages to get in the way when she's fighting, so I guess she just doesn't have those quick reflexes when she's focused on the zombie things. Here's where I kind of messed up. You're supposed to be able to get in the cart, which I did the first 2 times I played through this game, but I didn't quite do it fast enough here, so it kind of got away from me. And here's where I could have just gone forward and finished the level, but no, I had to go back. Look at the door that I broke through. Look at the book that I can't read. And that's about it. Yeah, so not too much of a detour. Now, one thing I didn't notice right away is that this game runs on tank controls, just like the old Resident Evil games, and I'm thinking that you'll be able to change that, but everything's in Japanese, and so I don't know how to change it yet. But funny thing was, I didn't even notice it though.
Bringing her to a place like this.
Like I told you before.
Just shut up! I swear you're completely useless. I'm gonna find her myself.
Now, people who played the original Siren might
Damn it! What the hell is this?
know exactly what's going on here.
Just like hide and seek, so hide them good, okay? I promise.
So this is the end of the demo, and I really, really enjoyed this, and I'm going to be picking this up as soon as it comes out in the US, and I might even import it. So here's Bob the Duck looking forward to this.
There's no such thing as a boogeyman. Daddy said they don't exist. They don't exist!
They do exist, though, child, on Neverland Ranch.